Hey everybody, welcome to Mike and May's Great Adventure.
Good morning, guys.
Alrighty, so we made our delivery in Salt Lake City and we are headed for a new state for May, Idaho.
What that building, honey? Is that the city of Utah?
It's Salt Lake City. Yeah, on our way up, I was looking on Google Maps. On our way up the road here, we'll be passing right along the Great Salt Lake. So I'm going to get some footage of that for you guys. I think if I read it right, it's a freshwater area of the lake. It's a reservoir.
Why they call it Salt Lake?
Well, I think it has salt in, but I think they have a desalinization plant there. It's lower in salt content than the rest of the lake. So I think they have it sectioned off so fresh water runs in off the mountains, and then all they have to do is run it through the desalinization.
On this road for 16 miles.
And then it's good to drink, but that's speculation on my part. Yeah, so we're going to go up here. We're going to deliver the rest of this afternoon. And if we
We are not far in Idaho.
Be about 3 hours and 45 minutes.
There's a snow over the top of the mountain.
We empty out there, then I'm gonna go head up towards our pickup, which is up in Idaho Falls. We got a pickup tomorrow, 10 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. So if I can make it the whole way, that'd be good. See the Capitol building there, huh? Zoom in on that.
Yeah, that's really old, right?
Yeah.
Over there, the one that.
Yeah, the one with the round top on it. It's called a dome. That's probably the original Capitol building that was built here.
Yeah.
So we got a busy day. It started at 6 a.m. when I woke up. And I'm just going to try to get as much done as I can here today. The problem with 2 deliveries in one day is at this next stop, probably my work day is going to catch up to my drive time, and then everything I do will take drive time away from me. But important things, get the delivery and just get headed towards Idaho Falls, and then we'll worry about the rest later. North of Salt Lake City, finally got out of traffic. On the right, some pretty cool mountains, and on the left is the Great Salt Lake.
Yeah. Oh, man. I thought is it lake or ocean?
Lake, but it's a pretty big lake. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I read up on it. It's average depth is 14 feet. Its deepest spot is 36 feet deep. And then the salinity, the salt in it varies. The northern end is the least amount of salt. The southern end has the most, but pretty much I think it runs an average of 12% salt, which is far more than the ocean. They said that anybody that goes in the Great Salt Lake can just lay down and they float.
Really?
Yeah, it's that buoyant because of all the salt that you don't sink, you just float. We're gonna go up on a little rise here, and then you'll be able to get a real good shot of it, honey. Yeah, we're gonna climb here, and then you'll be able to see it pretty good.
That's higher, honey.
There's no up here at the northern end. This is the reservoir. are some fish, but mainly by the mouths of streams that are dumping in. But
That's-
pretty much all there is in the Salt Lake is shrimp brine.
Yeah, their side guy. There's a
Yeah.
lake over there.
You can see it
It's hard to
kind of
see.
through the trees.
Yeah.
I think they,
That's a big lake. Wow.
I think they said it's the biggest landlocked salt lake in the world.
Really?
Yeah.
So you mean the water there is like a salt, like the ocean water?
Yeah, even more so. It's got more salt in than the ocean does.
Oh, that's cool. So do you mean? So do you think the fish is still, you know,
Now, they said that
there's a fish?
no, for the most part, fish don't live in it. There's some fish by the mouths of where creeks and rivers come in. There's some
That's awesome.
fish that can live there, but
Oh, I wish that we can go there, honey. We can
But shrimp brine is,
One station ahead.
there's a lot of shrimp brine in it.
shrimp living there.
Shrimp brine, that's like the baby shrimps, I guess. They harvest that for feeding, I forget what fish. Basically, they harvest it to sell, pet stores sell it as feed for certain types of
Until
fish.
there, honey. The lake.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. It's a big lake.
For the most part, it's the end of it. There's marshes up through here, but well, for the most part, it's the end of what we can see. Back in along the mountains, the lake still runs over there, honey.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I mean, got a green light at scale. We don't really smell it right here, but they said that
Open the window.
there's like a sulfur smell at the other end of the lake where it's really, really salty. But up at this end, they said it kind of, where it's a little less salty, it smells more like the ocean. Now, guys,
It's like getting rain.
so we are at the 25-mile marker headed north on, or west, I guess, on 84. Man, it's some pretty fertile farms out here.
Yeah.
We went through a section back there. My phone had died, so we couldn't record it, but it's a mesa. It looks like the Chocolate Hills. It was pretty cool, just big brown round hills, pockmarked all over the place. I don't know if we're gonna hit the state line in 24 miles or if 84 joins on with 80 and 24 miles. At 24 miles, something's happening. Either we're hitting the state line or we're joining 80. So we'll bring that to you when we get there. But for now, thank you for watching, everybody. Please subscribe, comment, share, and like. Until next time.
Take care.